Hello and welcome to Creative Clearsea. This is day 16 of the No New November challenge. My name is Emma. Today we are going to be turning recipe pages into pages for our ready to use on our journal. Now with these it's going to be a very similar video to yesterday with preparing these, and we've done quite a few pages now. You're probably finding that you're getting to the point where your pages are filling up your journal cover quite quickly. Mine are, because I've been doing a few of each. This is mine and it's pretty much already at its limit. Now I'm not too worried about this at the moment because I am going to be taking some of these pages out where I'm not so happy about them, but for the time being I've put them in there in the kind of order I want them to be in, so adding pages isn't going to affect the overall look because I'm going to be taking some out. Anyway, yesterday I mentioned in the video somebody using some piano roll paper. Her name's Judith. She's she used the piano roll paper to cover a takeaway menu, which I thought was beautiful. So I'm going to use a similar sort of idea, and I'm going to put it on the back of these and cover these. I don't mind the pictures, I quite like the pictures. I might cover up bits of them, or I might just leave it as is. I'm not too sure yet, but I'm going to make a couple of these, and I'm just going to cover the back with some piano roll paper which I've got pre-cut here. These are going to be a little bit not the best sizing, and then I will fortify it with some tape down the middle, because where the holes have been cut through, it kind of almost makes them perforated, so it's really easy to break these pages if you don't kind of fortify the spine. Now these are slightly shorter than the actual pages. They are the same height, but that's fine by me. I'm just going to, when I put them on, cover them carefully so that I'm getting kind of more or less the same size. It doesn't matter if one's a little bit, because you can put some washi tape down the side as well. So I'm going to use my favourite glue stick. I have nearly gone through this one now just on this challenge alone. Been using it so much. I've got tons of these because I buy them when they're cheap. I think I bought a bulk load of them from Ryman's when they were only £1 each, which is really good because these are normally about £3 here in the UK. And they're quite big, decent sized sticks compared to the Pritt stick, which is like tiny Tim. But this is definitely not as good as the Yoo-Hoo. So start off, I'm just going to give this a good layer all over. It's been a lovely autumn day out there today, a little bit chillier today, but the sun's been quite nice and warm, which was nice. On that, I'm really happy that my the expansion to that board game I was talking about the other day, Wingspan with all the birds, has arrived, the new one, which is it's called the Oceania expansion. The last one was European expansion. So this one's all about birds from Australia and New Zealand, that kind of area of the world. And it's looking quite interesting. It's got some new components to the game, which, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to using. Now I'm going to very carefully just line this up. Yeah. It's quite nice actually, because you can see the text through a little bit, and you can see information just through the holes, but also a little bit faintly through, not through the actual paper. It's very similar to onion skin, just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to fold this here, and so I've got it into about where I want it to be. I'm going to come back now that I've done that, and I'm going to burnish this. Make sure it's really good and proper stuck. No air bubbles. There we go. Now I'm going to repeat this on this. I'm going to leave a little edge down the side here because it won't quite make it to the whole page, but that's okay. I will be putting some washi tape down the sides. I've been seeing some fantastic things on the Facebook group of all of your pages, and it's really nice to see how everybody's doing them a little bit different. And yeah, no, really great. Really pleased that that there's people joining in and it's not just me on my own. Now there is also, will point out, there is a slightly shiny side to Piano Roll, or slightly shinier side than so one side's got it is very matte, and then the other side has got kind of almost what looks like a sheen to it. I'm gluing the sheen down rather than the sheen up, just so that, so I want to be able to use this to actually write on, and I'm not sure, I've not tried writing on the back of one of these, so I'm just going to fold that down, take my paper scissors, and I'm just going to trim if there are any bits sticking out, just little bits. So I'm going to link, I've checked with Judith to see if she's happy with me to do so, and she is, so I'm going to link in the video below, if I can work out how to do it, how her what she's used the Piano Roll paper for, so you can see comparisons. Now this, because the paper is slightly, I've not glued, I've just weighted this down when I did coffee dye these. They've not been ironed, so they're not, they're quite crinkly, the pages, so I'm just making sure that I've got this well and truly stuck down to the page. Now I'm going to take some washi tape and run it down the centre here. I don't want a particularly busy one because these are going to be quite busy on their own. I think I might just use some of my brown check. Today I'm back to burning my cherry blossom. Smells amazing. Definitely my favourite one. Of the ones I've got anyway. I'm running out of the, I've got a big bottle downstairs, big jarred one, whatever you want to call them, candle of it, and I'm gonna have to replace it soon because it's pretty much almost run out now. It does make the room smell amazing, so really my favourite, Cherry Blossom. Let's hold this. That is going to annoy me where it's not sat flat. So how I'm going to fix that is I'm going to run a bead of glue right along the edge here. I don't want it too bad, too thick, because I'm going to use one of these very, very fine washi tapes. They're great and they're really pretty and I like them. The only problem is I don't find that they hold, the glue doesn't hold very well on the back of them because there's not much to it. So I'm just going to very hopefully run one of these down here. There we go. I don't think the other side was affected by it actually, so I'll just double check, but just get that. Come on, behave. I think that was pretty flat down. Oh no, it has come up a little bit here, look. So that is a result of, I think, the paper's not being flat. I'm going to put another one down there, but I'm going to use a slightly different one. I've got this one which is slightly wider, not quite full size, which has just got numbers down it. I'm going to put that one on here. And this one's, the glue's a bit better, so I don't need to worry about the glue. Ooh. There we go. So that should, yeah, we want it. It's not going to sit. So this one will have, because of the way I've glued it, will have to go in the book like this. It won't easily slip back the other way, but that's okay. Now, I was thinking about using one of my pockets on this over the top. I might deliberately put it in upside down. Cover this up so it's not like, doesn't look like it's upside down, and cover this up because I think I like the pocket like that. Let's do that. So I'm going to glue along the bottom edge here and up the side, leaving these 3 edges open. I think by the end of this challenge I am definitely going to need to replace some of my glues. Well, I've got enough Fabri-Tac because I've got the big bottle that I'm kind of using, but I am going to need to get some more of the art glitter glue. Again, I would normally try sewing on this, but I don't currently have my machine. Right, across the top here I'm going to put more, actually, what have I got here? Is there anything which is, oh, I think we'll go. That's winning so far. All the way up. Very nice. I'm going to do that. Ooh. This was one of those stamps that I got from Gratitude Notebook. I am waiting on another delivery actually from her, which is great. I really love the little stamps that she does, particularly the tags and labels. These are, I like the different shapes that you can get, different sizes, different patterns. So I've got a few ideas for next month. Next month I won't be doing videos daily. I will be back to work, or at least I hope I'll be back to work then. So it will be probably bi-weekly, depending on how busy I am at home. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be the best thing to do anyway. So that's that side. Ooh. Happy with that. This side I want to put something down the bottom here. I think I'm going to need a bigger gonna tear this in half. More of this. I think the next challenge I set is I might do it perhaps in January. I'm thinking of doing a weekly challenge where I'll set some prompts for each week, and you know, it'd be nice to see what everybody comes up with. Who knows? May do a weekly challenge, and then the once a month do a prize for the best. I think I'll fill it through my maybe a monthly prize. Would people be interested in doing that? So if I did a challenge each week, and then the person who's I think fulfilled the brief or has done the best, maybe, or actually I might just do a randomizer. So for each entry that you do each week, so if you do enter each week, you'll have 4 entries towards the prize, the draw on the end of the month. I think I'll do it like that, whereas if you've entered only once, you'll go in once. So those who are, yeah, I think we'll do that. If you're interested, please do comment below. I don't know what the prizes will be. It's likely to be paper to begin with, maybe some stickers or something like that, or possibly even one of my digitals as well. Can offer those too. Yeah, no, I think I'm happy to do something like that. So let me know. Stickers. So we have one. So I really like that. That's one. I have got enough here to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'm going to want 6, so I'm going to pull out I want those. That one. This one. Let's pop those aside and I'll use those for something else at some other point. So yeah, we will repeat. Yes, I'll do 2 with you and then I'll do 1 off camera. I think that's probably because videos have been very long, really. Perhaps a little bit too long. Apologies, people. Outside. Yes. Popping a bead along here, because this is where it needs reinforcing. Sorry. Oop. It's rolling off my desk into the bin. sticky fingers. Make sure I put it up the right way around, which is always a good start. Lighten them up. I'm deliberately leaving a little gap so that I can fold it the other way around this time. Okay. Pop a bit. Under here and under here. Just going along the edges. Bit here. Wherever there's a hole. Oh dear, sorry. So just going to slide it something down the wrong hole, which is not good. I'm going to use a wider tape measure on this one. I'm going to go back to these again. Okay. Sorry. So these washi tapes are by far my favourite washi tapes. They're the William Morris ones. I've been buying them from Washi Wednesday. I got most of them from. I have got a couple others from Etsy in general, but Washi Wednesday you can buy direct to them. I think they have an Etsy store as well. which is also worth having and looking at, checking out. I'm gonna cut my hair. So this is also from Washi Wednesday. This is the BGM brand. So the other ones which I've been using are the MT brand. I don't know if you can see that. But this one's from the BGM range. So one of my favourite authors today posted a picture of her book. She'd been into the Strand in New York City and she'd randomly found a copy of one of her books and signed it and then put it back on the shelf so that somebody gets a surprise when they open it. I thought it was really great. I was like, damn, I don't live in New York, I was going to run down there. No. Yeah, no, I think it was a really nice idea to do something a little bit different. I forgot to put some washi on the inside of this, didn't I? So yeah, no, her books are amazing. She's called her name's Maria V. Schneider. Her first book I read of hers was a book called Poison Study. The basic premises of it is she gets offered the position of food taster for the rulers, the ruler of the area, the country that she lives, and the story it kind of follows her journey. And really good story. I don't want to say anything to ruin it, just in case you haven't read it, but pop me a message in the comments if you've read any of her books. I think they all kind of follow the same kind of it's based in a place called Ixia. I think that's how you pronounce it. And just great books, well worth reading. And it's kind of how would you call it? It's almost it's not really post-apocalyptic film, not film, books, but it follows a group of people who are sorry, totally screwing this up. The people who are in charge, it's very militarian, is that the word? I don't know what the word is. Everybody has a job, everybody has a role, and you that's what you are, that's what you're trained for, that's what you're given a job, and you follow it. The government pays you, there's no like privilege per se. Obviously the higher up you are in the military, the better they were, the more you have, but generally speaking, it was a kind of to make sure everybody has a job and is fed, and magic is outlawed. I will leave you with that. Good book series. First one's called Poison Study, the second one's called Magic Study, I think, and then the third one's called Fire Study. That's the first 3 books that I would recommend you read of hers if you're gonna do it. So let's see what we've got in our pockets and tags and tucks. I don't think I want to use these or these. Nope, not going to use any of those ones. The reason being the colours aren't right, or these are puddings and these are not. So I did it on the other pocket because although that is a pudding, they're both pastries. Apologies for that. My phone just dinged. So what else do I have? I want to use. Okay, we will. Just seeing what I've got in my stores of other things Not that I've made specifically for this, but so I've got a couple of like pockets and things. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna glue down this little pocket. These are really easy to make, these pockets. You take a book page, you fold it in half so that they're kind of overlapping a little bit, glue the bottom together, cut out a top, and you make yourself a nice little pocket. Just like that. And I think we can put one of the tags inside. Let's put this one. Okay, I want to put something on this to decorate it a little bit. I'll use one of my tags. I will ink the edge of that though, because it's very white. I printed these tags on my old printer, and the colour's gone a little bit funny on them, which is why I've probably still got loads of them printed out. Again, if you're interested, please go check out my Etsy store. The link is in the video below. Yeah, you get quite a lot of tags for the price. I will be bringing out some more soon, different. I won't tell you exactly what it is until I'm ready. It's taking a little bit of time. Each piece does take a lot of time to organise. I also going to pop on here, I can't decide, maybe some flowers. No, I don't like the flowers on there. Might just do a strip of, yeah, let's do a strip of gems just along the bottom there. This is going to take some of the snips to separate. Bear with me a second. Just, these are really sparkly ones. Like I said, they are really designed for cake baking, these ones, but I find it's cheaper to buy, and they're actually really, I mean, I don't know if you can see quite how sparkly they are. I don't know if, maybe if I put it right, can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. It's a shame really, but they are very sparkly. I order these on Etsy. Again, most things I buy, which I use in my crafts these days, I buy from Etsy, which is really interesting because for many years I was kind of avoidant of going on Etsy almost. Not because I didn't particularly like it, I just didn't know what it was, or really, perhaps I kept telling myself the excuse was because I kept telling myself that I had the excuse that if I go on it I will spend money, and then I worked out that I was trying to replicate the things that I wanted off of there other ways by going to other shops, and I was spending more money by doing it that way. So I was just like, just buy what you want on there. So this is slightly wonky, not wonky, but that's it. Do I want to put some flowers underneath that? See if I've got some book pagey I think it's too busy. And they're too big, despite them being too small. They're very small, and I think they're too big. So I'm going to leave that as that. And this side, what do I want to do on this side? I'm not sure. Got this. Got done those. Sorry, I'm being a bit indecisive. I think it's gonna be nope. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to trim this down here, and then we'll have I've made that really wonky, so I'm just going to straighten that. Oh. Sorry, my phone kept warning me that I'm running out of battery, so I have to be quick. So I'm going to see how this is folded up already. I'm going to do a 4-way fold. So fold this up to here, roll this up to here, roll this up to here, and then so we've almost got like a envelope. So when you've got it on there, you can undo it and do your journaling, fold it back up again. I'm going to quickly do the edge of that. I have got some seals actually. I've got some wax seals somewhere. I did that. If I could glue that on, then you can just tuck that behind there to close it. I do think that I might need to cut a bit more of this off actually. We'll make it a little shallower. So just there we go. Tuck it in there, behind there. So quickly ink it all up. So tomorrow, what were we doing tomorrow? 2 seconds, I'll just check. Get my tomorrow we are doing tissues. That's right. So we're using tissues to make tags. Now it's gonna. There's many different ways you can do that. You can use it to decorate an already existing tag, which is something you can. A lot of people will do. I will show you a technique that I've seen. I'm going to try and find the original video so I can let you know. Go and check that particular person's idea out, because when I saw it, I was just like, oh wow, bing, 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 great idea. So yeah, no, recommend checking the person's video. I will put it in tomorrow's video, so rather than today's. I'm going to try and, like I said, link the person, Judith's idea of using the piano rolls on the video, this video. Gives you plenty of journaling space this does. Hopefully my camera won't run out, sorry. If it does, I will just link it. Right. I want the bottom of this glued in, so I'm going to really glue that down. Oops. What I am going to do is I'm just going to, I don't want to get the paper too close to the candle, but I'm just using that to kind of almost melt the back of the wax. I don't want the paper getting on fire. Yeah, that's it. It's getting this good old stuck down. I'm keeping it well away from the flame. I don't know if this is what good, like hand above the flame. I'm just using the heat to bring it down. Okay. Glue the back of this down. Now, if I was being smart and thinking about it, I could have made it almost like a pocket in its own right as well, but I glued it. Oh well. So what I'm going to do, pop that across the top there. Hold it down nice and steady. Okay, so you can pull this out, do some journaling, roll it back up, and you've got yourself a little spot. There we go. So I'm really happy with these that I've made for this. I'm going to make one more, so I've got one per signature. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll be using tissues. So if you're going to be doing what I'm doing, you're going to want some tissues, obviously. You'll need a embosser, something to do embossing with. So an embossing machine. You can use just folders, but it does take more time. And you're going to need time to dry the paper. Sorry, the towels. So what I will do is I'll do each step. So I'll start in the morning, kind of give you an idea, although it might take longer to dry. We will see. Anyway, and go from there and see how it goes along the day. And I'll do different paces. So it might be a late video tomorrow, depending on how long it takes to dry what I want to do. If not, we can do the decorating on those at another day. You can see the effect relatively easy. Right, I hope you've had a good day today. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, and see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye now.